What do we do? Just break it up?
Yeah. Should we take the skin off?
It's a good thing this is a small group because otherwise this would be chaos.
We'd have nuts everywhere.
What?
Do you have...
If there's one thing we have realized as a family, it is that we really, really, really prefer to be physically engaged in something ourselves as opposed to watching someone else do it.
Oh, you're blowing bubbles.
This goes for just about everything except major medical care, and we'll leave that to the pros. We have taken this philosophy of learning by doing totally to heart since we have been WorldTowning. Don't get me wrong, we don't shy away from the occasional walking tour, but if there's an option to immerse ourselves in a culture by getting our hands dirty, then pack the apron, get the artist smock on, bring the hand sanitizer, and break out the camera because we are about to create the memory that will last a lifetime. Today in Fez, we will take this philosophy to heart as we get a go at creating an incredible Moroccan meal and then follow up with an incredible surprise. We don't just get to give back to the local community, but we get engaged with the youth of the Medina.
Good morning from Marrakesh. Today, not Marrakesh. Good morning from Fez. Today we're gonna go on what is gonna be probably one of the most interesting adventures that we've been on the entire WorldTowning Voyages Morocco 2019 yet. We're gonna make a whole lot of food today. We've got a bread making activity, we got a cooking activity, we're even gonna make macaroons. We are super excited about what today's gonna have to offer.
For over a week now, we have been roaming around Morocco getting our fill of Moroccan food, and it has been amazing. The diversity of dishes and the incredible spices makes us wonder if we can ever go back to the bland dishes when we go back to our homes, or motorhome in our case. But to get a chance to cook the food, this will forever ingrain our passion for the local cuisine.
Okay, we do some meats and some veggies. We make a soup. Harira soup is very traditional.
Nice.
And then we can have like Lamb Tagine, which will really very popular in Morocco for hospitality. Can I have big smile, guys? I like big smile.
So with that, we had a mission. Buy what we need, get back to the kitchen, and start cooking.
My favorite part about these food tours are shopping for the ingredients. Not every cooking class does this, but when we find one that does, we are all over it. So today we're going to make lamb tagine.
But picking up ingredients in the Fez Medina is so very different than buying things in the local supermarket. There are things that you must first understand.
And every day we get fresh meat. We are so lucky. And also good quality, halal way. A person who do the job, he should to be more spiritual. When he do the job, he do it serious, which means professional, sharp knife. And also, we thanks the God to give us the animals and to serve us animals treatment. Okay?
With the lamb taken care of, we still had more to go. Yes, this is a lot of meat, but rest assured, there was a vegetarian option as well. Buying meat in an open-air market is incredible. You can get anything, but for some reason, we were fascinated by the chicken sales.
So we buy chicken in a live and straight away, sharp knife, and then no machine, because the government doesn't like to use any machine. And then I know all Moroccan ladies, they love fresh chicken. She say, if I don't see the chicken close by, I don't be happy. So I should do it, because it's a good choice for the family. Okay, any question about chicken?
With that, we moved on with the rest of the shopping. The great part about buying food at the markets in the Medinas is that all of the items are incredibly fresh. I mean, yes, you're always concerned about hygiene, but with our guide, she knew exactly where to go and who to buy from. And so we picked up the rest of our ingredients and got to move on to our kitchen.
It's not very often I put one of these on because we don't have stuff like this in the RV. How does it look? Does that look good in this?
Roll it up a little more.
Roll it more? Okay.
Yeah, show your knees.
Show my knees.
So the question becomes, with 15 or so people, does the phrase, too many cooks in the kitchen, come into play?
Has anyone really noticed the taste of cilantro in anything they've eaten? No.
Well, we are lucky that although we all had a hand in the cooking, there was only one head chef, and she was guiding us along like a champ.
So one of the first steps in making the lamb tagine is getting the cilantro chopped up, right?
You know, everybody can chop, everybody doing, you know, and then we make everything inside. Then we do like big plate, we do the ingredient for lamb, with the ingredient for soup. That helps.
So right now it's just all preparation.
Yeah, just only preparation.
So everyone's super excited right now.
Yeah, I'm happy. I want everybody practice.
Yeah.
Cook.
Is it gonna taste as good as yours, or is it?
No, I think they can do it very tasty.
Okay.
I lead them and they do it very well.
Okay.
I need a bigger knife this way.
You got the wrong end. You're holding
Now, if you want to see how well a group of people get along, throw them around a big table and with a handful of knives and see what happens.
Anyone crying yet?
Oh yeah, we don't.
I'm trying. I'm a lone wolf, so I don't cry.
As we prepared the veggies, the meat, and everything else for the tagine, we soon switched gears and started work on one of the tastiest things on the Moroccan menu, harira soup.
We have chickpea, we have lentil, tomato paste, onion, combination of the herbs, cilantro, parsley, and celery, salt for the taste, curcuma or turmeric, and ginger and black pepper.
The part about being on a group tour like this, especially a food one, is that everyone wants to take a snapshot.
Cooking class. Everyone's got their Instagram or their video out, right? Remember the days we actually had to write this stuff down?
So for us, generally, we try and like document the entire process from start to finish.
You guys like that we're taking photos and videos? You have them after. If you share them. Yeah. Oh yeah, we're gonna share them.
When you have food, it seems like an automatic that you just throw a plate of anything on the table and everyone wants to take a snapshot of it. It's hard to find real estate enough to go ahead and sort of get your camera in there for a clean shot.
That looks so delicious. It's doing its own goodness. Oh my gosh, look at that.
As the prep was completed and the cooking started, we finally got to jump in with the first course.
It's better than yesterday's harira.
Oh yeah.
Any day.
I want to eat this every day for every breakfast.
And then it was time for the main event, the Lamb Tagine.
This looks amazing.
And thank goodness that we were able to follow the directions, because I don't think any of us wanted to be responsible for something tasting bad.
So
We did.
this has, wow.
So you've been doing these cooking classes for how long now?
So it can be like 8 years.
And you learned all these recipes, like you have them written down or all in your head?
So we learn some with our mom, with my mom, of course, and my mother-in-law. And all the time it's here, you know?
And does your husband a good cook?
So it's a secret, yes.
He is. That's awesome.
Thank you.
So part of the experience that we're trying to create for the people who are joining us on this trip is what it's like to be a world towner. And that means for us, it means giving back, and it means saying thank you to all the people in these wonderful communities that we come visit. And there was a place that we came to last time. It was the Medina Children's Library.
You guys probably remember it from the vlog. We did a whole segment on them. It's a special place. There were no libraries in the Medina at all for children. And so a couple of people got together and created a library, and we happened to come in contact with them and decide and arrange something where we could go do some volunteer work there. And we have become close with the librarian and the founders, and now we're going to take our group back to do some volunteer work. And the response to it was overwhelming. They're so excited to go. And
It's
have
almost
fun
like the
with
most
kids.
popular thing that everyone wanted to do when we actually announced all the activities that were going on. So today we're going to go there and we're going to do a craft with the kids.
Times a day with something.
We feel really passionate about the Medina Children's Library in Fez. The kids of the Medina deserve a place like this to let their minds open up to the world through books. Not only was this a great opportunity to hang out with the incredible children, but we, as WorldTowning, donated a portion of the profits of this trip to this worthy place. We were so touched by the generosity of our fellow WorldTowning Voyagers who also donated above and beyond what we gave. We had an incredible community, and as you can imagine, we were quite proud at this moment.
So we were doing a craft with all the kids here at the Children's Medina Library. So we're making these little like butterflies or bat things out of clothespins, and it's really, really fun. Are we doing butterfly right now?
Yeah,
She's gonna show everyone how to do the butterfly. And this is the explainer.
okay.
She explains everything that we need to do.
The first thing is just paint the coffee filter, whatever colors that you want, and I guess we'll just like pass around the paint.
I am the translator and like helper outer. I cut the yarn when there aren't any scissors.
We had planned for this day well in advance. Those who traveled with us brought with them all the supplies they needed for this craft from thousands of miles away.
And then they're painting them, and they're making faces with pencils,
And they're just having a really fun
and
time.
hair with yarn, and having a really fun time. And then this is what it'll look like when you're done.
What I particularly loved about this experience was that it wasn't just kids hanging out with kids. It was all of us.
Let me see your face.
Nose, and mouth.
Yeah.
Mouth
Happy, right? Happy.
He can.
Honestly, after so many days learning, doing, and seeing in Morocco, this was a total 180 and allowed us to channel our inner kid, regardless of our age.
Oh yes, we could. I made a bow tie on mine.
This was definitely the highlight of the trip for me, but eventually someone had to leave.
Everyone good? Okay. Bye, everyone. Bye. Bye-bye. So one of the things you may be noticing as we go through about all these days here in Morocco this time around, us being here in Morocco with this group has, our focus is making sure that everyone that's with us gets a clear glimpse of what it's like to see this country the way that we feel it should be seen. And like you guys too, so you guys can see it as well. If I don't have the ability to go ahead and show all the like and subscribe, thank you so much.
Subscribe.
We love Morocco. America.
Love America.
Thank you. We love you guys too.
You're welcome every day.
Thank you.
Peace.
And so if you don't see a lot of B-roll, you don't see a lot of sort of like really cool opening graphics, it's just basically our attention is the group, the tour, and then essentially telling the story. So bear with us. These stories we think still deserve to be shown, and I hope you like it. If you don't leave a comment. If you do, let us know. We really appreciate that. And if you really like it, come with us next year, because it's gonna be amazing.
To catch you up, while a part of our group was at the library, another bunch of us went back to Café Clock in Fez, where we have a little more cooking to do.
Part 2 of cooking is bread making, and we have named our group TT and J. Tamagna, Terry, and Jessica. So we're gonna make traditional Moroccan bread and a couple of other things, and already we've kind of gotten going a bit, so you can come over here and check out what we've done so far. So we have the traditional Moroccan bread right here, and it's resting, and then this is your favorite, Will.
What's that?
What's this someone called it? Plawi? Mlawi. It's the one where the peppers and onions and stuff.
Oh, that's so good.
You love that, I know. And Tamagna's over here mixing it up already.
Are you gonna make it extra spicy?
Yeah, we added 2 spoons extra.
Uh-oh. So we're gonna take this. Yeah. We're gonna flatten it out?
Yeah, flat. Après, this is it to first.
Okay.
Carrot and zucchini and onion. And black pepper and salt. And paprika and olive.
And then we put it in this and then fold it?
Yeah, in this. Yeah.
And then fold it and then cook it again?
Yeah.
Yum.
You know what? I'll take this over tagine any day of the week.
Yeah, really?
Always.
If we lived here, you'd be up and down the street getting this all the time.
Now, we had the Malawi on our mind all day when we heard about the bread making, but we made a whole lot more too. Thankfully, we have endless appetites when it comes to Moroccan food. We just can't get enough.
Right.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Try this one.
Really?
It's that good. Dad, you want to try it?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, you do? It's really good.
Oh my gosh, that's good.
Yeah.
It's not even cooked yet.
After you chop it?
Yeah.
Although our instructor was lightning fast.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
I can't keep up. I'm a slow learner.
So you're doing the egg wash with a napkin and the egg? And that's simple.
Yeah.
When it came our turn, we tried, but
All right, Dad, you ready to try the sticky one?
let's just say that a little more practice is needed before we can go solo.
So how do we know the difference between which one we made and which one she made?
Hers tastes good.
Yeah. Hers will look different. Definitely look different.
Ours may taste good, but they're not going to look as good, right?
Oh my gosh, look at all this food.
And
Oh, wow. Guys, look what we did.
All right.
Kristen, world cooking. Woo! All right. The easiest thing we made were the date balls. They are just a date paste, and we make them into a ball, and we scrape out the middle of it, put some raisins in there, dip them in chocolate, and then put a walnut on the top. And it looks kind of messy right now, but they are awesome.
We baked so much that everyone else simply just thanked us for all the goodies we brought back.
Overall, I'm really impressed with what we did. I mean, we did this in like 2 hours.
With some good.
We started at 4 o'clock.
Yeah, I was gonna say we didn't really do it alone. We had a very good teacher who did a lot of the hard stuff. But this class was definitely worth it.
And just like that, another day is completed on our trip, marking the end of our time in Fez. We absolutely believe that it's better to be part of a process than just watch it happen.
I will just be recording.
Well, you cannot not work and get away with it.
Why don't you let me record and you do this?
You create a connection with the people and the culture when you decide to become more than just an observer.
Oh, that's a different flavor. What is that?
Fennel.
Fennel. Oh my gosh.
And participate firsthand.
You gotta watch out. They're gonna give you a job here, Terry.
Yeah.
Today's experience shows directly that when you travel, you can make a difference in yourself and the people around you.
And it's going really well, I have to say. What do you think?
It's crazy. It is Christmas morning if you have 22 kids.
With that, we have to go. We hope to have inspired you to travel a little differently. If you like what you're seeing, subscribe to our channel to see more incredible adventures. And if you want to experience this yourself firsthand, click the link in the description below. We'd love to see you with us in December when we return to this incredible place.
Crushing the nuts.
Oh, that sounds weird.
You have a dirty mind.
You said it.
Yeah, but I didn't think it.
You were setting me up and I know it.
Listen, dirty mind, dirty father.
And I'm trapped in between.
And you're stuck in the middle.